Man, it's been way too long, honestly. But I don't know what I want to say. I actually do know what I want to say. First of all, I got some fries in the oven, so I'm gonna try and keep this video as short as possible. But I do find myself missing y'all more and more. Just coming up here, getting on the camera, just letting my feelings, thoughts, and emotions out. Bro, it's probably one of the healthiest things I've ever done. But I have found myself enjoying life. Like, I can't make this shit up. I don't know what was going on with me, but I had a fucked up past couple of years. My emotions, you know what I'm saying, changes with the earth, feeling off, feeling good, dealing with all these ups, highs, and lows. But basically, I've been chilling. Like, I've been relaxing. I've been going out. I've been having fun. I've been recently just doing whatever I feel like doing. You know what I'm saying? Just living and exploring life. And me going through this process of just enjoying life has really changed my life, for the best. I'm looking at things from a different perspective. Instead of complaining about what we don't have and complaining about all these unnecessary things that really don't bring any value to your life, I've been finding myself just enjoying life with the phone off, just chilling, relaxing, doing my own thing, doing what's making me happy, valuing my own life. A lot of people they a lot of people gonna take life for granted, but life is probably one of the greatest mysteries ever. Bro, I treat this motherfucker like like I am so amazed by the little things of earth. Like, I don't see how people don't be amazed by these little things that we just blindly ignore. You know what I'm saying? But there's life outside of you, and that's probably the greatest thing I, that is. I think that's the experience. Getting to know people, getting to find people, getting to see people for who they are. You know what I'm saying? Trying to change people for the best and right intentions, because not everybody has good intentions out there for you. And I feel like that's lame, but you can't get what you want all the time. And that thinking process has really humbled me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all go through trials and tribulations, and it's about what builds you, and it's about what you are climbing and hurdling through. Because life is hard. Sometimes life is like, man, what the fuck? Like, you wake up thinking, why? But if you thinking like that, that's gonna shape your day, and that's what I'm learning. Like, your day is shaped by what you do. If you just in a dirty ass apartment, or if you just dirty or raggedy and you're not taking care of yourself, or you don't want to just, at least go outside and touch some grass, like, your life is going to feel like it's ass because you are not treating yourself right. Most people just be in the crib all day. Like, bro, that shit, bro, go get you some fucking air. Go to the pool. Do something. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been doing. I'm talking to you, but at the same time, I'm reflecting. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is how this world works. I want y'all to just hear and listen from my experience. You know what I'm saying? And what I go through on a regular basis now. You know what I'm saying? When I go out, I'm just super low key. People they don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And when I say they don't fuck with me, I'm not saying that in a negative way. I'm saying, like, people just look at me, you know what I'm saying? Go on about their business. Now, back then, it used to be way different. Back then, when I used to go out, it was like I was so noticeable. Noticeable to the point to where it was just annoying. I just felt like every time I went somewhere, and it's not that paranoid feeling. That's not the feeling I'm going for, but it just felt like I just had too many eyes on me, and it sucked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that person that stands out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like standing out is overrated, because now when you got the attention on you, it's like, it's invisible. You creating a problem is invisible. It really don't exist. But it's like, man, sometimes you be feeling that unnecessary pressure that don't exist. That shit does not exist. You be making that shit exist. So whatever you telling your mind and whatever you telling yourself, bro, you gotta at least throw some positive energy in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it is a battle, but it's only a battle against yourself. It is no such thing as a war. I don't see a war at all. All I see is people choosing to have their own downfall. Now, back then, if you would have told me, like, hey, how do you feel about this world? I would have definitely gave you the normal answer of, nigga, this shit is crazy. I would have gave you the answer of, nigga, it's just too much going on. But in reality, all you got to do is pay attention to your life, and now your life is just all of a sudden amazing. You got to stop caring about what other people think, and you got to just start moving how you want to move, and you got to act how you want to act, and you got to live in the moment. It's no big secret out there, my nigga. This is not no fucking... This is common sense, but most people don't have common sense. You too focused on everybody else's life. You don't even have time to enjoy yours. You looking at these people like they are everything to you, but in the process, you are destroying yourself. And I'm saying that in the viewpoint as when you are in this system, and I'm saying this, but it really is just like, it's just normal shit. But when you are indulging in this world, there's gonna be problems, and it's gonna come up. But you have to learn how to be able to, how do I put this? You gotta be able to handle that shit. Plain and simple. You can't keep complaining about how hard this world is going for you. You gotta eventually at least boss up and decide today, look, I'm gonna pick my life up and I'm gonna just change. I'm gonna do something with my life. It's really just a thought process. And I feel like people don't understand that. So when they go out in this world and they feel with all these emotions and these thoughts, you don't have time to pay attention to yourself because you're around all this unnecessary ass problems. You're around all these unnecessary ass people. It's like, man, why in the fuck are you in my life? Who the fuck are you? Why are you trying to invade my personal space? Like, this is what you're going to start looking at life once you start taking care of yourself. You're going to be like, bro, why the fuck are you just in my face? Like, I'm over here chilling for a reason. I'm in a cut for a reason. And this is what I went through. I'm saying this is from straight experience. Like, I've always been this way. I've always been that nigga just in the back just trying to, relax. When I was 15, when I was 16, I was a young hothead. I was in that phase of where being bad was cool or doing things. We all go through that, especially when you grow up in this world. It's a normal phase. I'm not going to sit here and put all of us in that same category because some people be mentally sharp at like 15, 16, and it's fucking ridiculous. And I feel like that should be the normal. It's really ridiculous that motherfuckers is 25 and 30 and still having these contagious ass problems. You should be, bro, when you at these certain ages, you should at least be well-minded. I'm not going to sit here and say you should have all the money in the world or because all of that shit really don't matter. But once you get to a certain age, you need to at least have some type of awareness, and you at least need to at least move with some type of fucking intelligence. You can't just be out here being hot as fuck. Now, I'm going to just tell you about a little encounter I went through today. Might as well. But this is how I avoid problems because I stay to myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to the pool, doing a regular, I do this shit on a regular now. Like, I used to never go outside the crib. Like, I went outside the crib. All right, I'm capping. Like, I always took walks and I always went places. But I never found myself enjoying myself around other people. So I guess you could say, what could you say? I mean, you really can't say nothing, but because it wasn't called social anxiety. It's more like I'm just super high-key aware of energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm super just empathic. So, like, if you get around me, my energy's fucked up. So now I can't enjoy my own flow. But I'm learning. I'm getting through that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to the pool. Shit like that. I'm meeting different people every day. It's like, God damn, it's this many people out in the fucking world? God damn, motherfuckers is just doing the craziest shit. You know what I'm saying? And it gave me time to process, like, man, I am not the only person in this world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, exists with me. And even if you feel like you got problems, bro, I'm trying to tell you right now, if you feel like you got problems, there's somebody out here living way worse than you. But anyways, I'm chilling at the pool and this guy pull up. I don't even remember his name because that's just where I'm at in my life. If you're not somebody that's playing a major role in my life, I don't know who you are. I promise. I'm looking at you and I'm just like, man, I don't know who you are. I don't even know my neighbors' names like that. Like, it's like if I'm not connecting with you or if I'm not talking to you on a higher mind or we not getting any intelligence out of each other because I don't care about money. I'm not material. You can't bait me with money. Money is just like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with some money? You know what I'm saying? I'm eating, I'm sleeping, I'm living, and I'm happier than probably most of the fucking planet. So what the fuck I need money for? Money to just feel like I'm stressed. Money to just feel like I'm cooler than somebody. Money to just feel like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at this individual and he keeps bringing up money like money is this amazing, glorious thing. And I'm sitting there laughing at the shit because I'm just, it's not that big of a deal. It's just money. But I'm laughing at him because he's going through all of these different experiences. He's jumping through hurdles. He's jumping through hoops to get this money. And it's like, bro, it's not worth it. You out here risking your life for a little bit of paper that's not worth nothing. So in the back of my head, I'm not judging. You know what I'm saying? I'm just mentally keeping down notes. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what you have to do. People will sit there and say, "Oh, you just overthinking." Nigga, I don't know you. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like women have these cognitive details. And this is what women deal with this shit. All women felt that shit. Women are observing you, my nigga. And some of you niggas don't think that women are observing you. Every female, once they get around you, they are observing every little thing, I promise. And you as a man, you gotta do the exact same thing. You gotta observe and just peep shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep mental notes and keep mental, little, so you could just know if you fucking with the right character. You know what I'm saying? People have certain qualities. Everybody's different. This shit is real life like a game. This shit crazy. Motherfuckers got their own personalities, fucking whole different skill sets and everything. It's like, man, what the fuck? This shit some of the littest shit. But hold on, my fries. I can smell them hoes. Oh, this might turn into a mukbang. Hold on. This really might turn into a fucking mukbang. Nope. But back to what I was saying, right? I'm at the pool, I'm chilling. I make sure I talk to him, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him mentally stable. I'm telling him, look, in my personal opinion, dude, you gotta get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And he has a problem with sex, you know what I'm saying? He's a sex addict, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no problems. If you love to fuck, you love to fuck. This is who you are. This does not affect me. So I'm saying this with all purity. I don't care what industry or what business or what you do with your life. You could go fuck it up. You could go party every night. I don't care. But it's in my best interest to get this off my chest. So I let you know, look, you playing a dangerous game. Motherfuckers is drunk all the time. Motherfuckers is always stealing, thieving, conniving, and scheming. So you better just be on your P's and Q's. And if this is the life that you choose, you better own that shit. Because when it's that date, when that Grim Reaper come to your door, or let's say some problems come to your door, you know what I'm saying, dealing with these polices and these feds and shit, and you got all this shit in your face, just remember, you have to be a man and own everything, every little thing you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I just had to let that shit out there. Like, look, I know this is life, and I know you got to get your bread, but you are doing some of the most incredible things to just get something that has no value in your life. And that's basically what I was trying to get in his head. It didn't work. It didn't work. But, you got to try it differently now. You can't just come up here and just say the world's crazy, the world's fucked up. You can't do that. That's not how this shit works. You gotta at least try and put in a little bit of inklings like, hey, at least eat some fucking fruits and vegetables. This is how I do it now. I'm just playing a fucking game with these people at this point. So I meet another group of individuals, you know what I'm saying, the ones who's really into the world, smoke weed, drink, party, alcohol. And like I said, I'm an observer. I'm not really concerned about, judging you. I'm just really an observer at this point. But these motherfuckers, they come through. Of course, I click with them. You know what I'm saying? I can enjoy their presence, their energy. It's like, man, there's some cool ass shit. They chill. They listening to the music. The vibes is crazy. But it's like I've seen how many problems that these individuals have. And I be like, God damn, if they knew that they didn't have to have any of these stressful scenarios in their life, I promise they would not be doing half the shit that they be doing. These motherfuckers just go out and do anything. And it's the craziest shit. It's like, man, how can you go out here and live your life like this? And you at this age, you don't have no awareness about you. You're not even thinking properly. This shit got me stressed out. Like, bro, this is not my life, but you don't value your life at all. You don't put yourself on no type of reasoning or nothing. Like, it's just sad out here. You know what I'm saying? But you got to do what you got to do. And you got to be able to just be aware of the situation and possibly know different outcomes. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the moral of the story. Man, once you go out here in this world and you meet people and you see people, you got to really just, you know what I'm saying, feel the vibes out. You got to learn how to be happy and still bring in a positive effect in these people's life. Because if you're not bringing any positive energy, man, you really not doing nothing for nothing. That's the whole point of doing good things, good acts, good deeds, but do it from a sense of selflessness. Don't do it from a sense of pleasure or gain. You know what I'm saying? Because you naturally gonna get that. You're naturally gonna get that for doing good things. That's why these people, when they do bad things, It's only after the fact that they carry out that bad negative intent to where it's joy. But if they do it and nothing comes from it, they're gonna feel depressed. It's the same thing with entertainment. It's the same thing with TV. It's the same thing with all of these dopamine things. It's like once you take that shit away, what are you left with? A lot of y'all motherfuckers is not outside. A lot of people is just indoors, camped in, watching Netflix all day. Don't have no awareness of what's going on this planet or nothing. Don't know what energy is around you. Don't know nothing. And it's the saddest thing I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? There's multiple different layers. It's multiple different routes you can go in this world. You don't have to just focus on spirituality. This is, I mean, yes, we're in a new age, but you don't have to put all your bags in one basket, my nigga. I said bags in one basket. Your eggs in one basket. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to play the game, bro. That's the main point of the entire everything. You gotta be able to step out here and be cool at all times and flow. A lot of people gonna tell you different things, but when you learn how to just live life and be in the present moment, there's no better feeling than this. When you able to put your phone down and you know that you are perfectly fine, you're perfectly safe, can't nothing happen to you. Bro, I don't think you understand how peaceful that shit is. When you honestly go outside and you feel that hot ass air and you know it's nothing nobody can do to fuck with your energy. It's nothing that anybody could do to make you mad anymore. It's nothing nobody can do to bring your energy down. Because you're not judging people. And you're not letting other people affect your energy. Do you know how good that feels? Bro, I'm trying to tell you that shit is the best feeling on earth. When you go in a store or when you go somewhere and your energy is just so perfect and you just so happy with where you at and everything is going so fine. And I'm telling you, when you go outside and you feel that air and you very comfortable with yourself, that shit is very noticeable. And people will come up to you and try and figure out your formula. Like, man, how the fuck is this nigga that cool? Like, how is this nigga just that at ease? What is he doing with his life? Bro, I'm gonna just let you know now, bro. I dropped out of high school. I don't got a job. But I promise you, I am the most happiest person on this planet alive. I gotta be like top 10,000. Top 10,000 in the world just at perfect ease. I used to let so much shit stress me out, and I think that's the problem. I used to be so paranoid. I get money in mysterious ways. I'm always straight. Bro, once you just living in peace, it's like, bro, everything just happens. And you not mad. It's like, if something do happen, you perfectly evaluate the situation and move the fuck on and move forward. You don't have no grudges. You don't have no hate. I hope these fries is finished. Because, man. Let's see. It's been 17 minutes. I know these hoes now. Woo. This about to become a mukbang for like 5 minutes. Damn. Need a plate. And I got that Chick-fil-A sauce. That should be busting. Oh my god. Let's see. Look, like I said, y'all, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I've been on this phone for a little too long. I got the secret sauce right here. Motherfuckers will call this shit poison. It's really about how you let that shit affect you, because this shit is boss as fuck. Well, look. As long as you go out here and you enjoy your life, that's all that matters. And learning how to do that will really elevate you in any prowess. Everything you do, you're going to be 3,000 times colder with it. Because you actually living in the moment. And that is the best feeling in the world. Is when you could really just look at yourself and be happy. You would think more people would have common knowledge, you know, to have self-respect. But in this world, it's a little bit backwards. A lot of people want to sabotage and hurt other people. We live in a cold world, but it's just your choice to thrive in that cold world or escape it and live comfortably. I'm not no prophet, bro. But I'm trying to tell you, once you let go of all this paranoia, you let go of all this anxiety, and you live in the moment, bro, and you go live life, man, you go outside in nature, you take breaks from this phone. Bro, this shit is proof. Go watch my older videos and look at how much happier I am with just living life. Look at how much happier I am with the world and where I'm at. Like, you literally watching me grow. There's no problems when you feel like this. That's the secret. You can do whatever the fuck you want. If you learn how to not be affected, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And these people know that shit, so they're gonna stay the fuck away from me. Oh, it's your world, bro. You are the main character in your life. Stop letting these other things dictate how you feel. There's been so many times where I let little things get to me. Too many times. Way too many times. And I feel like people should just start valuing themselves and treating themselves with respect. And watch how happy you become. These fries is busting. I'm not gonna lie. But look, I'm gonna head out. I gave y'all this 22-minute video. And the thing about me is, man, I don't even be knowing if I'm gonna post it or not. But this has been my second video in a week. It may have been 2 weeks now. But I'm just finding a flow of my life. And I'm pacing myself. Moral of the story. Take care of your energy, bro.